My first good car vlog where I have it shaped correctly. And what's that? I'm driving. Whoa, Tyler's capable of driving? I didn't know he had that many brain cells. Yeah, I can drive. And you know what? I'm gonna stop looking at the camera while I drive as I'm going through a residential area. I don't want to mow down any children. There's a new creation at Taco Bell. So I'm going to Taco Bell, but prior to me going to Taco Bell, I have to make a different stop. I could take it or leave it. I'm actually not that big of a fan of this item that I'm not gonna say because it would spoil things. Thank you. You as well, thank you. Package secured. Ooh. Oh. God damn it, my backup camera is all messed up. I have to use the actual windows. Stupid. Creation. There's a story about a sculptor from Cyprus named Pygmalion, and he was lonely. So one day, using all of his heart and soul and energy, he took a large piece of ivory and carved it, molded it, put every piece of himself into that piece of ivory to do exactly what every anime boy at the age of 15 does with a sock or a pillow. He made himself a wife. So enamored with the beauty of this sculpture, he buried it, and he wished for it to be alive. Gods, touched by his devotion to this thing, brought it to life for Pygmalion, and him and Galatea lived happily ever after in the generic version of the story. Honestly, the story of Pygmalion and Galatea is definitely like an older example of, I guess, some of the themes that a lot of men have missed in Greta Gerwig's Barbie. Why was I talking about creation? That's why. Creation. Making a beautiful thing. The humble Cheez-It. Invented by someone at some point, apparently the Kellogg company. I actually don't know anything about the Cheez-It history. This snack food has been enjoyed by people for decades. I'm not going to say centuries because I don't know how old Cheez-Its are. I personally am not the biggest fan of Cheez-Its, actually. I would prefer Cheetos or Doritos or any of the other cheese options out there. But, you see, Taco Bell has taken the concept of a Cheez-It and Taco Bellified it. They have released a Big Cheez-It Tostada and a Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap, which involves the use of literally a giant Cheez-It. I'm gonna try those and see how they are. But to start, I have to get the essence of the Cheez-It flavor. I've not had Cheez-Its in a while, and I need to be like, comparison. So. Okay. Yeah. Cheesy, not very salty, kind of bland. Yeah, Cheez-Its has just never really been my thing. Very cheesy though. That's pretty much it. That's how you summarize the flavor, is cheese and crunch. Oh God. I was not driving that erratically. I don't know why this looks like this. There we go. This is definitely a giant Cheez-It. It's not, it's about the thickness of a normal Cheez-It. So I guess, like, comparatively, it should be thicker, but I didn't design it, so time to take a bite. Right over. Hold on. Push some stuff aside and just take a bite of the Cheez-It, because I have possible concerns. Yeah, concerns confirmed. This is not very cheesy, and doesn't have the same level. It's more crumbly than crunchy. Like a Cheez-It, you bite into it, it's like crisp. This is not, this is like, it's like a grittiness to it. I would have rather had a normal tostada. I think what would have been cool is if they took this, put a bunch of cheese on it, and then like toasted it to make like a layer of cheese over top of the chip, the giant chip, and then put the ingredients on top of that, and more cheese. It's like they killed approximately like 16 Cheez-Its, and then like took their corpses and stitched them back together, and revived it into this giant Franken Cheez-It, but in doing so they lost the soul. It didn't turn out like Frankenstein's monster. It turned out like, I don't know, Giant Gingy from Shrek 2 or something. Not the best. That was only like $3. So that wasn't too expensive. Next item they released is the Cheez-It Crunchwrap. In preparation for that, I got a normal Crunchwrap. Or oh crap. Oh crap. They didn't label them. Well, that hurt my voice. Look identical. I was only planning on eating half of these anyway, and then saving the other half for later, so I'm going to just cut it in half now. I brought myself a knife. This better be at least. I'm assuming this is the big Cheez-It Crunchwrap then. It's not very big, and it doesn't, I can't quite tell if that's a Cheez-It. I better not have been ripped off. This one is definitely the normal Crunchwrap. You can see the crispy thing in there. So, for comparison, eating this first. Maybe this is just a shit Taco Bell that I went to. Not the best Crunchwrap I've ever had. Cheez-It time. I don't know if you can tell. I think that's the giant Cheez-It in there. All right, let's go for it. That tastes like a Cheez-It. I don't know what the hell happened to the tostada. Like, that distinctly tastes like a Cheez-It. Yeah, even on that set, like, that center bite is like the soggiest bite. Still, obviously, the molecular structure of the Cheez-It has completely fallen apart in the face of all the sauce. But that's a Cheez-It. That's a Cheez-It in a Crunchwrap. That ain't bad. Actually. So, maybe try it for yourself. Maybe I got the tostada wrong, but I definitely recommend this. This is actually pretty good. This is surprisingly good. I was not expecting to enjoy this as much. That's what I expected, or was hoping for, rather. And the fact that it meets the expectations is good. That's a great thing. It literally tastes like a Crunchwrap, a much better Crunchwrap than the other one, by the way, for some reason. But with Cheez-It flavor in there too. Because, you know, Cheez-It, it doesn't just taste like cheese, because all cheese tastes so different. It has a very specific, like cheddary of some sort flavor. That's impressive. Good work, Taco Bell. It's been a bit since they've released something interesting like this, and this is good. That was good. I liked it. It's got the me seal of approval for sure, definitely. But all right, that's all I got for this video. See you next time.